Hi, welcome back to the channel, TrainStation 2. Alright, I'm predicting the winners for this fourth competitions. This juncture, this is the first place, and of course, taking a look at the company value, I doubt should be first place. This is indeed an experienced player, and of course, this is slightly less experienced one, and of course, this will be the winner. That's it. Why so? Because of company value. I believe this will be the positioning that I'm predicting for the first, second, and third. Second, it will be this, and of course, the first currently would not be in the first three places. So why did I make such predictions? I mean, these predictions are solely based on company value. The only difference is that if the prediction is wrong, is due to the fact that the players are not playing actively, which means they are still doing round one of the job. So that's the only reason if people who wins in the competition with low company value. So in other words, they have not been participating much in this competitions or the summer events. What they've been doing is that probably they just happened to play much more this competition. Hence, with that, their jobs are really easy. High quantities are not relevant for them. They are still doing round one jobs. Hence, their quantity delivery is tiny, and the EP is equal to what we are getting for the huge delivery quantities. So that would be the only reason if they came in first, second, and third. Otherwise, my prediction should be correct based on the company value. So in other words, I'm really not in really good luck in this competition because I've been paired up with really experienced players. There's no way we could get first and second with the two very experienced players in the team. So that's how normally I'll take a look at the profile of my competitors to understand generally whom am I competing against. That's it. Everything could be otherwise because this is just purely a prediction, but this would help in a way so you know how much gems you should throw in if you're a gemmer. To put in the competition, because if you do think that it's worth it to put in gems in this competition, if I were you, no, you only want to spend gems on those competitions that you think is worthy of getting first, because putting in gems to get additional 100 summer coins, I think that's worth it. Likewise, I wouldn't be putting even the 25 gems to get an additional dispatcher for this competition, because there's no point in doing that, because generally there's no way you can outbid those really two very experienced player there. They would have obtained all the wins through their game through either lots of gems, or they are really very good at applying what they're doing, probably with very huge warehouse capacity, very huge train capacity, and yet knowing the 99% strategy and whatnot. So they're really experienced player there. Company value is really an indication of how well or how well the person perform, and of course how well they know about this game. So on the other hand, like I said, if the company value is really low in terms of your competitors, you should then put in the additional dispatcher in that competition, because it means that you have a high chance of getting the first spot. That's generally how you should work out. Okay, predicting your winners and then assess whether you should put in your precious gems for engaging additional dispatcher and whatnot. So that's it. Now back to the fourth competition. As I mentioned in the previous video, not doing really well because there's no way. So being able to get at least 100 summer coins out of this fourth competition, I think that will be considered alright, because I'm really hoping to get 300 100 each, i.e. 3 more competitions to go, 300. Add on to what I already have right now is 750. That will be 1050, and that will be sufficient for me to get my 1000 summer coins legendary. But if I happen to get better than that in one of the 3 competitions, then probably I'm able to get all the coins conversion to gold. There'll be 10 packs there available. Unlikely we have a better luck than we may open 1 mega box. So that's the end of the prediction of my own summer coins I'm going to collect from this summer games event. So that's it. The summer keys is the other one that I'm really working hard with. Based on what I have currently, I am able to already exchange for a legendary. I'm believe getting the epic wouldn't be a concern at all, even for the rare. What I'm really pressing on is to make sure I get both the command train as well as that swimming pool. It will be really a tough one to choose, but of course for some of you, you may think that no, that is really easy to choose because swimming pool is what you need for your community. There isn't any swimming pool in the community, so yes, I agree with you in that context. Then yeah, swimming pool will be the choice versus a common train. So but I'm not exchanging for any of the trains yet because I'm really hoping I want to proceed to the next region at the end of this event, which is another 8 days more to go. I'm hoping to climb 16 levels, although it's a bit ambitious, but I'm trying my best to do that. That being said, it's quite tough because of the slow progress I'm getting from the events with the huge quantities you're looking at. Some as crazy as 681, minimally of 400 plus. So it's really not easy to maintain the position where I am. You can see I'm dropping back to 7th position already. This is really a tough gang of competitors, but this is expected given the fact that they have started probably 4 hours before me, starting really bad at the 4th competition. Probably with that few hours, it's really hard to catch up. And that being said, there's only one, and of course experienced players makes a difference, and of course people that have not been really working hard for the first 3 competition also make a difference because they may be just working right now for the 4th competitions in their first round of jobs. Quantities are high, that's expected, but the EP, I'm really hoping to get more as we progress into the meat of the 25 jobs. I'm at 14 jobs right now for 2 customers. The customers, there'll be one more customer that I'm going to touch, as I mentioned, because if I do that, I'll be 100% complete, and if once I hit 100% complete of the event map itself, quantities would have an additional difficulty. So I'm hoping to maintain as where I am right now. Alright, I'm going to make sure I have those souvenirs ready before I send out the trains. Alright, you can see here, crazy 700 plus quantities, and yet they're giving us only a mere 30 EP. That's really bad in terms of return. So that's really tough, but that said, it's expected in round 2. It'll be even worse if you are doing round 3 jobs. So sometimes I believe while the developer try to fit people in the same group by levels, but I think that's the most inappropriate way of fitting people in. They should fit people in the same group by the company value. So if that's the case, that will be a fairer approach. People of higher company value should be competing with another person of similar or somewhat similar company value. I think that would be fair to people that is not really good in this game. But that said, it just means more difficult for me. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.